Hello everyone, a very huge welcome to Shine Online. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We're very excited for you all to be tuning into our online festival. It's going to be a great afternoon. Now, first and foremost, we'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we work and live and recognise their continuing connection to land, water and community. We pay respect to elders past, present and emerging. Now, my name's Kirsty Webeck. I'm a Melbourne-based stand-up comedian and MC, and I will be your host for this afternoon. I'm super excited to have you joining me here in my lounge to listen to some really excellent tunes from all over the country. Firstly, I'm just going to tell you a few things about what we're doing today. So, Decibels Productions is a Darebin FReeZA committee, a group of under 25s who plan, promote and deliver all ages events. Now, not to be defeated by the challenge of a global pandemic, the committee has organised this absolutely massive online music festival for you today, Shine Online. The FReeZA committee is supported by Decibels Youth Music, which is Darebin Council's youth music hub in Reservoir. Decibels supports local under 25s with their music and their arts pursuits. Excellent organisation, in my opinion. If this sounds like something that you would like to be involved in, just get in touch with them. Check out their programs on their socials or send them a message even. Now, Shine Online's aim is to empower and celebrate Australian female identifying artists in the music industry. The Darebin FReeZA committee has selected some incredible artists from all over the country for you to enjoy today. Now, female identifying artists are very underrepresented in the music industry. For example, in 2018, only 21% of the top 100 most played tracks on Australian radio were by female identifying artists. Now, Shine Online is incredibly excited to be part of the Darebin FUSE festival. So every autumn and spring, FUSE transforms Darebin into a dynamic hub of creativity. Now, FUSE ignites our vibrant city, bringing artists, communities and audiences to our streets, parks, venues, theatres, galleries and to our public spaces to immerse themselves in art, culture and creativity of all forms. So today we're bringing you to my lounge room. Also, we have really gone for it with supporting our female identifying artists today. We've taken over Father's Day. We've really made a point, haven't we? So Shine Online is proud to partner with a fantastic organisation called YOWO Music. Now, YOWO Music is a contemporary band program that empowers young women and gender diverse youth to pursue a career in music. Now, there's a link below in the comments of this video which you can use to donate directly to YOWO Music. Now, any donation over $2 is tax deductible as well and will be very greatly appreciated. And we'll also pop the link up on the Darebin Youth Music's Facebook page after the festival today. Now, YOWO Music have made a short video explaining a little bit more about the program, so we'll throw to that now.
Hello everyone. Welcome. Thanks for coming along. Welcome to Shine Online. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ella Hooper. I'm the ambassador for YOWO Music, and I want to welcome you to the festival and also tell you a little bit about YOWO. YOWO is a contemporary music program pitched at high school age male and GNC musicians, basically encouraging, embracing and educating their drive towards becoming professional musos and embracing that wonderful passion of music. I've been a musician, a female musician in the Melbourne music scene for over 20 years. Of course, coming into the scene in about 1996, I noticed a serious gender imbalance, and there still is one. There is much need for amplification of female and gender non-conforming voices and characters and musicians to be heard and to be seen in our scene. YOWO started as a grassroots organisation only 5 5 years ago, started by two female musicians who I know and love and have had the pleasure of working with, and they're incredibly hands-on, they're incredibly authentic in everything they do, and anyone who gets to know YOWO, the program, the people, basically falls in love with them and wants to get involved. So YOWO basically teaches you how to be in a band and gives you access to some incredible mentors, like high level mentors. The caliber of the education they get is why I wanted to get involved. Because there are a few music programs around, but in my opinion, YOWO is top notch and very holistic, very involved in all facets of what it really is to be a fully expressed musician. I've witnessed firsthand people blossoming through the YOWO program. I've seen their musicianship come way up to the point of being really quite flabbergasted, and you know, some of the songs I've heard, some of the performances I've witnessed is what's made me such a huge fan. I've seen the proof in the pudding, and it was tasty. Supporting programs like YOWO is so important in my mind. They are driving real change and creating real opportunities for the next generation of musicians to enrich Australian culture on the whole. So you can donate to YOWO at the link below. Come on. And thank you again for joining us. Have a great festival. Thanks Shine Online for the opportunity. It's going to be a ripper. So many great acts involved. Enjoy. I hope to see you in the flesh soon. See ya.
Awesome. So great to hear more about the YOWO music program. It sounds like a great initiative and is backed by a huge legend of the Australian music scene, Ella Hooper. That was awesome. Let's get into it. I'm really excited. I'm keen to hear some tunes. So are you. So I'm going to bring on the first act for Shine Online. Now, first up, we've got a very talented musician by the name of Casii Williams. Now, Cassie is a Western Aranda woman from the remote community of Hermannsburg in Central Australia. She's a third-generation musician and is the first woman in her family that has pursued a solo music career. Let's hear some music from Cassie.
Hi, everybody. My name is Casii Williams from Hermannsburg community. I'm going to be featuring today. First one I'm going to do is called Change, and here it goes. Something like this. I can see it clear now. You never change your mind, no matter how hard I try. I can see it clear now. You'll never change your mind, no matter how hard I try. Don't push me away. Don't do anything you regret for the rest of your life. You can change now. Let's make the change together now. I can see it. hard I try. I just see it clear now. You never change your mind, no matter how hard I try. Don't push me away. Don't do anything you regret for the rest of your life. You can't change now. Let's make a change together now. Don't push me away. Don't do anything you regret for the rest of your life. You can't change now. Let's make the change together now. Oh, let's make the change together now. Oh, let's make a change together now. Thank you, thank you. This next song I'm going to do, hang on, sorry. Sorry guys, let's go from sound difficult. Crap. No. Sorry guys, just trying to check my settings. I can't see myself now. Okay, cool. Alright, this next song I'm gonna do is called Home. I wrote this song when I lost my brother a few years ago. And yeah, the song goes like this. When I look up, I think on how I miss you, all the good times that we shared. I will cherish all those memories that we made, And I miss you all the time. that we all go home, go home, go home, go home. When the rain came, I remembered how you loved it and the smell as it fell. But I want you to know you will always be in my heart till the day that I go home. And I miss you all the time. And I wish you'd come back. But I know that you waited for the day that we all go home, go home, go home, go home. Thank you. This next song I'm gonna do is called Falling Down. It's one of the first songs I wrote going through a breakup, and yeah, this song goes like this. I see people loving like we used to, thinking of what could have been. The tears run down my face. I wanted you, baby, to never let me go. Why did we end up like this? I don't know who you are. You saw me falling down. You saw me falling down. I see people holding like we used to, thinking of what could have been. The tears run down my face. I wanted you, baby, to never let me go. Why did we end up like this? I don't know who you are. You saw me falling down. You saw me falling down. I'm on my knees, come rescue me. What have I done to deserve this? But I know that one will find me. But I know that one will find me. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it's my last song. It's called How Can I wrote this song for my mum because I always get in disagreements with her, but she's always right. Mums know best. Thanks for everybody watching and tuning in, and thanks to everybody that asked me to be a part of this amazing mini festival. Hope you enjoy my last song. Take back what I said just the other night. I didn't mean to say the words to you. It sounds like that we all don't know what to say. But let me take some time to say to you, how can I live in this world when all I need is you? How can I breathe in this world without you in there? Oh, I don't know what's gotten over me. Oh, I just want to do my best for you. I'm sorry for the way I made you feel. That's coming from the bottom of my heart. Just let me know how to make you. Just let me know how to make you. Just let me know how to make you feel better. Just let me know how to make you. Just let me know how to make you. Just let me know how to make you feel better. Oh, I don't know what's gotten over me. Oh, I just wanna do my best for you. How can I live in this world when all I need is you? How can I breathe in this world without you in there? Take back what I said just the other night. I didn't mean to say the words to you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Sorry, I can't hear anything.
That's all right.
Oh, there. I can hear you now.
I had to do another little rejig of my mute button. It's playing up today. Thank you so much for that, Cassie. That was really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
You have an incredible voice, and my mum will be very pleased to have heard that mums are always right as well. Now, Cassie, I want to ask you a quick question. So I've been told that you first performed when you were 10 years of age at the Wurramara Festival to 20,000 people. Is that correct?
Yes, that is right. Yeah, I think it was more than that as well. It was nerve-wracking. A little person standing on the stage, in front of thousands and thousands of people. And what was more nervous is it was my hometown, so everybody knew me there, and I knew everyone.
No pressure.
Yeah.
And also, Cassie, I'll just ask you quickly, what first got you into music?
Well, I come from a really musical family here in Hermannsburg, so it all started with my grandfather and then my uncle and my dad, and just sort of stuck with me. Yeah, just since I was little, I was always on stage singing.
In front of tens of thousands of people.
Yeah, and just in little shows that my grandfather would host in Alice Springs.
Amazing. Well, you're so gifted, Cassie, and we're so lucky that you joined us today. So thank you so much again, and can't wait to see more from you in the future.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Take care.
Yeah.
All right, legends. That was outstanding. I just want to really quickly tell you as well, if you want to get around any of the artists that you see today, just have a look on the Decibels, the streaming sites that you're on now, and they've got the lineups on them, and follow the socials of anybody that you loved and get around their music, and that's a great way to support artists as well. So next up, we have sisters Lauren and Sheridan from Lash 78. So they're joining us from their home in regional Victoria. Now, these two sisters were inspired by a wide range of artists and genres, and their shows attract people of all ages, which we love. Now, they always provide a captivating, fun and energetic atmosphere, and they're becoming very well known for their knockout harmonies and their performances that keep audiences coming back for more. So over to Lash 78.
Hello! Hey! We're so excited to be here. This is the first time we've ever done kind of something like this where we're doing a mini festival. So this is super exciting for us. For any of you guys who don't know, we are Lash 78.
I'm
we
Lauren.
Are sisters. I'm Sheridan. Yeah, we're super keen. We're going to play you some original music and also a cover that we think you guys might want to get up and have a dance to. First of all, as well, we want to say Happy Father's Day to all the amazing dads out there. And
Our dad as well.
Yes, our dad.
He is a living legend for us. He does everything and helps
Yeah.
us out majorly.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with one of our own songs, and it's called Over You.
2, 3, 4. In shots of glass, the silhouette of waves to be my heart. A few little words, and just like that, I'm stuffed up. Wasting no time, pretend that I'm fine, but I'm not. You wanna go for a drive, stay out all night, and just forget about it for a little while. You know how to make me smile, then I'm left with reality that you don't really want me, no. You wanna keep me on a string just to keep things interesting. Now I'm giving you nothing, you come running as I'm just getting over you. You wanna keep me for yourself just as I see somebody else. And now I'm giving you nothing, you come running as I'm just getting over you. Just getting over you. Just getting over you. And it's getting late. You say we're driven too far, let's sleep in the car. I said don't think for a second I'll cave into the games that you played. But your hands on my waist, my thoughts fade away, and I forget about it for a little while. You know how to make me smile, then I'm left with reality. This you don't really want me, no. You wanna on a string just to keep things interesting. And now I'm giving you nothing, you come around and as I'm just getting over you. You wanna keep me for yourself just when I see somebody make me smile. Now I'm left with reality. You don't really want me, no. You wanna keep me on a string, just to keep things interesting. Now I'm giving you nothing, you come running as I'm just getting over you. You wanna keep me for yourself, just as I see somebody else. Now I'm giving you nothing, you come running as I'm just getting over you. Just getting over you. Just getting over you. Now I'm giving you nothing, you come running as I'm just getting over you. Woo! There is actually a really funny story behind that song. So
I want to tell it. I want to tell it.
That's because I always talk.
You always tell it. This came about. We met up with a couple of friends that we hadn't seen for so many years, and she was telling us about how her love life was going and how she'd been in a relationship and it hadn't worked out, but her ex kind of came around one day and said, let's go for a drive. And they went for a drive, I think it was down the Great Ocean Road.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful scenic ride. And
we still haven't told her that we've written this song, by the way. And it's not because we don't want to tell her. We wanted to play it to her in person.
We haven't seen her either. It's obviously, Victoria's been in quite a harsh lockdown for quite some time now. But yeah, and then she stayed in the car with him the night and things just, one thing led to another. And then she was back kind of with the same feelings again. And
except he didn't have the same ones. He didn't want to actually go back into the relationship, even though she might have. So another thing that I wanted to say really quickly was that we got some kind of not great news today in Victoria that lockdown is going to be extended. Lauren and I had our moment this morning, kind of, it's a bit emotional for everyone not being able to see their family and friends. We're just sending out love to anyone who's struggling right now. Mental health is a really huge thing at the moment.
Our DMs are always open.
Message us. Like us on Instagram. Send us a message. We're here. We feel as crappy as you do. But just wanted to say stay strong, and there is a purpose of what's going on at the moment. So stay strong and know that we love you and we're here for you.
We are all in this together.
But to make you feel a little bit better, we're going to play a song by Amy Winehouse. And
so sing
you'll
along.
know it. All right.
Sing along.
2, 3, 4. Woo! What was that? That was so funny. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things like what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. But since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Well, don't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Woo! Hey, Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Take it away, Lizzie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on a
nice.
Yeah. And I think of all the things I like what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Don't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, yeah, Valerie, Valerie, oh, Valerie, Valerie, say Valerie. Come on over, Valerie. Woo! That was so. I love that song. That's such a vibe song.
Brilliant song. Now we've got one more song left. I can't believe it's gone quick. 15 minutes goes so fast. And I guess being a part of a female identified festival, kind of for us, you know, we want to empower everyone, especially young women in this day and age, to do what you love and be who you are with no bars hold.
You know, we don't want to come across the wrong way or anything, and you know, what does Cher say? She goes, I love men. But, you know, we're doing really well on our own, and festivals like this, it's so phenomenal, and we just want to say a massive thanks to the organiser of this event.
Decibels, you are incredible.
And
Decibels,
I think it's your
music.
Oh, see, I always do this, and I'm not even going to try. But anyway, link down below, you know, they're commenting and everything as well. Incredible admin, incredible organisation. We love what they're doing, and we are so lucky to be a part of it.
And if you guys haven't already, please head to our Facebook page and Instagram at Lash78Music to join our family. We love you guys, and we hope to hear from you very soon. This song is to empower us all, because we are all a renegade.
That's right. 2, 3, 4. You deserve better, you know you do. Feeling the pressure, you can't refuse. Love it when you slam that door and your face got you craving more. You deserve better, you know you do. What can I say? Your exes are crazy, and they love it when you're screaming out their name. Acting so sweet, but they got you in chains. And you think that I would do the same? I'm not a heartbreaker like the ones you're used to. Vacates you, I'm not a stranger to all your past exes that made you feel rejected. I know 'cause I felt the same. I'm not a heartbreaker, I'm no renegade. I'm no renegade. Raise your flag and surrender, I know you will. Keep your cards close together, I'll wait until I'm the one you're asking for. Roses in your hand, standing at my door. Raise your flag and surrender, you know you will. And what can I say? I'm driving you crazy, and you love it when I'm screaming at your name. Acting so sweet, 'cause I've broken your chains. Now you know that I'm not the same. Heartbreaker like the ones you're used to. Vacates you, I'm not a stranger to all your past exes that made you feel rejected. I know 'cause I felt the same. All your past exes that made you feel rejected. I know 'cause I felt the same. I'm not a heartbreaker. I'm the renegade. Heartbreaker. Ooh, I'm the renegade. Renegade, yeah. Ooh, I'm the renegade. All your past exes that made you feel rejected. I know 'cause I felt the same. I'm not a heartbreaker. I'm the renegade. Heartbreaker. Ooh, I'm the renegade. Renegade, yeah. Ooh, I'm the renegade. All your past exes that made you feel rejected. I know 'cause I felt the same. I'm not a heartbreaker. I'm the renegade. Woo! It's so weird. You have to be your own hype girl. All right, I think it's Q&A time now.
Thank you, legends. That was amazing. I absolutely love your energy. I've got to tell you that straight off the bat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that to end. I was having a bop in the lounge here. I was going for it.
Oh my God.
So,
Yeah,
now
that song is a real vibe.
yeah, you're amazing. Now that the three of us are best friends forever, I've got a couple of questions for you. Firstly, how long have you two been performing together?
So we've been singing together since birth, since Jess was born. Like, that's all we can remember.
We are
But-
sisters, for anyone who's just tuned in a little late.
And we've been
Actually, in the comments, guess who's older, white top or denim? I want to know.
Who's the older
Who do you
one?
think's older?
Oh, this is dangerous.
professionally together since we were 7 and 8 years old, and that's where the 78 comes from in Lash 78. And Lash stands for Lauren and Sheridan Harvey.
Oh, I was going to ask that. I wanted to know about the 78 because I was sitting here and I had lightning, this explosion in my brain, and I was like, LASH, it's Lauren and Sheridan.
Yeah.
Anyway, chuffed with myself.
Hey, it's the little things when you've got all this stuff in the world going around you, quarantine and all that for Victorians. I swear we've gone back to our
Childhood.
Yeah, our childhood, having to play puzzles, and that are one of the most bought things in Victoria at the moment. I think that's very crazy. But anyway,
I'm wild about a puzzle, so I hear you. Now, other than waiting for your friends to go and hook up with their exes, what's your songwriting process usually?
So Sheridan and I have always kind of been storytellers. We started songwriting when we were quite young, and we didn't have much life experience behind us as young kids. So yeah, we got homeschooled as well throughout high school years. So when Mum used to have her friends over, I know Sheridan in particular would get a cup of tea ready and sit down and be like, "What's been going on today?"
I'm like, tell me the drama. But anyway, just to go on with that, yeah, basically we take people's experiences around us and write songs about their personal experience. Like that one was written about, their first song was written about a friend whose boyfriend kind of kept her on a string, which is not too fun. But we do write sometimes about personal experience. It's just very rare. Like, like I said in another live that we did, like hashtag we need therapy, but that's another thing. But, we do express ourselves a little bit through our music, but mostly other people.
My heartbreak was a big one for Sheridan. She did.
Yes.
She loved to capitalize on that.
I literally walked into her room, right? So she'd just broken up with her boyfriend, and it was like 5 minutes after, and I was like, tapped Lauren on the shoulder. I'm like, I feel so bad for you. Like, hope you're okay, but we probably should write a song. Anyway, so that was not the greatest thing ever, but
No filter.
Yeah, no filter. No, none at all.
I love it. She's devastated, and you're like, we've got to mine this for a song.
This is great.
We did write a brilliant song. So
did.
I love that for you. Here's to many more breakups in the future.
Yes.
No, not me, but she is Lauren.
Yeah, I have to take one for the team.
Yeah, she does.
Awesome. Just quickly, before I leave you, which famous musicians do you admire?
Well, actually, if you see on our back wall, we actually did a little renovation of our studio because I guess this is not asking for a tip, but one thing that we noticed was that we weren't getting enough music created, so we set up a space, and this is our space. Everyone on here, you see Cardi B, and she's like, boss girl, and you got The Poor, who is our uncle's band. They toured the world with AC/DC.
You've got Elton John, Harry Styles. Our genres come.
This is a
from,
very lengthy question,
Yes.
but we'll put a picture of our wall, or actually there's a picture up on our Instagram. You can have a look through it.
Yeah, we're definitely come from all different backgrounds with music, and I guess we're that musician that loves
AC/DC,
everybody.
Foo Fighters, Pink, Yeah, you name it.
You
we
name
got
it, we love it.
Amazing. Well, you are absolutely incredible, Lash78, and we're so lucky that you joined us today. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you live one day in the
For
future.
having us.
Catch you on our Instagram, guys.
Hey, we got a best friend. We're pretty excited.
Yeah, woo!
Legends.
We love
Mwah.
you. Thank
Bye.
you.
See you. All right, legends, thank you so much again for being with us this afternoon. We've got a bunch more wonderful acts coming up. So let's bring out the next one. We have got Melbourne artist Jess Locke playing next. And Jess is known for penning indie pop tracks that are at times subtle and full of melancholy. And they're at times delivered with an acerbic tongue, but they're always steeped heavily in narrative. As premiered by Triple J's Home and Hosed, the new offering in fall, so that's Jess's latest track, is simple and raw. Seeking to partner dirty grunge guitars, a fuzzy lead, gritty vocals and a punchy rhythm section, let's cross to Jess Locke.
Hello. Thanks for having me. All right, let's get started. Don't be afraid of the darkness. There is nothing there that can harm you. Just be afraid of your blindness. You're more dangerous. And I can't clean myself of this whiteness. I try and I try to find rightness. It's all gonna end in a big mess. There is nothing else. If I can't use my eyes, I'll use my ears. If there is anything for me to hear, if I can't use my ears, I'll use my hands. If there is anything for me to grasp, don't be afraid of the quiet. You might even find that you like it. It's all gonna end in a big mess. It's all gonna end, just get in it. If I can't use my eyes, I'll use my ears. If there is anything for me to hear, if I can't use my ears, I'll use my hands. If This next song is called Fool, and it's a new song that I've just put out. Bad circulation, aging population, babies on the way again. Nuclear reaction, better pack your bags soon to send you on your way again. Never in my bad dreams could I have imagined the things that people say and do. I'd like to wish you good luck, but I wish you'd give up. I've given everything I could. Is this the best you can do? Center of the stage, and they're taking up too much space. Say it even louder till everybody's drowned out. Doesn't mean it's any good. Right above the lightning, even though it's frightening, it's really just a better view. Better keep your chin up, looking at the mud doesn't make you feel any good. Is this the best you can do? You look like a fool. I'm terrified of where we are going. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of where we are going. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of where this is going. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. The best you can do. You look like a fool. Is this the best you can do? You look like a fool. Thank you, Shine Online, for having me. It's nice to play a gig in these gigless times. Yeah, I got a couple more songs. When I'm watching other people suffer, what doesn't kill you, but sometimes it just makes me stronger. I'll be better when I'm working hard and working longer. I'd be better if I didn't have this complex. Just waiting for the right time, waiting for the right place, the right temperature or temperament. I must do temperamental to stay in one place. time. But you're a fascist, sociopathic nightmare, and you're destroying other people's lives. I feel bitter when I'm watching other people fuck up. But bitterness, it's what you get for being born so blessed. Sometimes the world seems so far away. I rub myself against the universe, but like my lava skin, there's no way in. Sometimes the words seem so hard to find. I smash my mind against the pages, and like my lava skin, there's no way in. What ways will break these walls? What ways will break these walls? The heat, the sound, they tell me we are in relation. Sometimes I don't know what it is that I desire. Is it to have you or to be here? To be more myself, or more of something else? To feed and swell, split like a cell. I'll break your skin and put my heart into your chest. I'll break my own and fall in love with all this mess. I'll break your skin and put my hands around your bones. I'll break my own. I'll break my own. The heat, the sound, they tell me we are in relation. The heat, the sound, we meet, and then we step away. What ways will break these walls? What ways will break these walls? What ways will break these walls? What waves will break these walls? Thank you.
Awesome, legend. How you going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So great. What a strange time for us, Jess. Earlier this year, I looked after your cat for a few weeks while you were on tour, and then you looked after my apartment for me while I was off doing comedy, and look at us now.
Those were the days, the glory days.
It feels like 10 years ago now, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I was talking about it just the other day.
Yeah. Time is a strange construct at the moment. But in the interim, you released, as you just said then, you released your single Fall. Now, how did that go during a pandemic, releasing a new single?
It was different than usual. Yeah, I guess usually we would put a song out and then go on tour or play at least some shows. So, yeah, I don't know. It was nice to put the song out and get it out there. I guess you don't have the same kind of that live feedback when you play a show and you have people there in front of you. Yeah, obviously that's the main difference. But it was still exciting to be able to put some music out when there's not much else to do. So, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on doing that, because I know for a lot of my friends that work in the arts, and also for myself, it's actually at times been really stifling being in lockdown and trying to come up with creative pursuits. So well done to you for getting the single out.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now, I've got a couple of questions for you. So we're talking about the strange days of yesteryear when we used to get to hit the road and things. Have you got any outstanding venue or festivals that you've played in the past? Any standout gigs?
Well, God, there's just so many. I mean, playing any gig at the moment would feel exciting. Yeah. Sorry, past gigs you're saying?
If you can remember any, Jess. Somebody asked me.
I think I can. I don't think I can remember anything before 2020.
Look, that's totally fair enough. Somebody asked me a really similar question about stand-up the other day, and in my brain I was frantically trying to think of gigs I've done in the past, and I couldn't. I came up with nothing, so very relatable.
I have to say, one of the last gigs I played was the Echuca Riverboats Festival, and that was really nice. And also just the idea of driving out to the country, which just seems like such a foreign thing right now. So, yeah, let's go with that. That'd be great. I'd love to go out to Echuca right about now.
I feel that as well. I do a lot of work in regional Victoria, and that's something that recently I've really been just reminiscing on and thinking it'd be so lovely just to drive somewhere, just a 90-minute drive up the road and then do a little stand-up show and then come home. And do you know what? One day in the near future, we'll be able to do that, Jess.
I think that's a good place to start, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the next question that I had for you was, do you have any ideas on where you would like to go to next? But I guess we've just answered that with anywhere.
Anywhere is a good start. Following that, you might be getting, just fantastical thinking, but I haven't been to Europe, so that's one of my big goals is I'd like to tour in Europe. But let's start with regional Victoria.
Yeah, let's just start with leaving the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just finally and really quickly, before I let you go, do you have any outstanding influences that spring into mind immediately?
Musical influences?
Yeah.
Well, the kind of bedrock ones for me from when I was kind of younger and just sort of starting out, I guess, would be Cat Power, Leonard Cohen, Elliott Smith. But yeah, they're always changing. I'm always kind of flipping between, things that I think are cool, but I think they were some of the big names that inspired me to really do what I do. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Jess, thank you so much for joining us today. Your set was amazing, and we'll look forward to you in the future.
Thanks so much for having me.
No worries. See you, legend.
Bye.
All right, Rockers, thank you so much for sticking around with us this afternoon. Really exciting having you listening along with us. So let's bring out the next performer. So I'm super excited to introduce you to Emily Wurramara. Emily is an Australian singer and songwriter who won the Best Blues and Roots Album of the Year at the 2019 Air Awards. Growing up, Emily loved hearing her uncle sing, but also realised that women from her community rarely sang in public. She sings to inspire and empower members of her community, especially young Indigenous women, to find their voice. Let's hear some music from Emily.
Hello. Hi everyone out there. Before I begin my set list, I'd just firstly like to acknowledge the traditional owners and where we're gathered here today, and pay my respects to the elders and spirits, both past, present and future. My name is Emily Wurramara. I'm a proud Wurundjeri woman and a singer-songwriter, originally from Groot Island and Biggerton Island in the Gulf of Carpentaria. I'm very excited to be part of this, so I'm just going to get into it. This first I'm going to sing is called Carry Me Home, and it's a dedication to my island home. We will trade blades, dust in my eyes, sun in the sky, and you on my mind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Longing for a place to go home. Soft pearly white sand to call my own on my island home. She's so pretty, so blue, and all the trees are greener there too. On my island home, the spirit's still strong, and I will ask the wind to carry me back to my home. La 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 la. La 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 la, the sun and the moon, she follow me all, wherever I go, wherever I'll be. Sunrise and sunsets, they're never the same. 'Cause there are different people around the world sharing my gaze. On my island home, she's so pretty and so blue, and all the trees are greener there too. On my island home, the spirit's still strong, and I will ask the wind to carry me home, back to my home. La 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 la. La 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 She'll carry me home. She'll carry me home. She'll carry me home. Thank you. So I'm coming live from you today from beautiful Meanjin, Brisbane. I live in Tasmania, Wurramara, beautiful country. I'm very blessed. A lot of the songs that I sing and write are about home and nature and about being on country and a healing kind of journey. This next song I'm singing for you is called Black Smoke. I wrote this song a couple years ago after I had finished grade 12 and I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew that I really wanted to do music. It was something that made me so happy and brought so much peace into my heart. And I couldn't think of doing anything else. And I was going through a really crazy time. And I sat at the top of my mum's roof on the north side in Wurramara. And I wrote the song called Black Smoke. And it's all about connecting with the souls when you go to, for example, a campfire or a festival and you're sitting around a fire and you're with these random people that you just met, but it's just you, them and the fire, and you're sitting in there in absolute silence, just enjoying each other's companies and souls. I think that that's something that I look forward to whenever this decides to not cease, but whenever this settles down. The song's called Black Smoke. I'll be sleeping under stars tonight, not sure exactly where I'll be. Maybe underneath the pale moonlight, or maybe underneath that tree. Black smoke riding in the sky tonight. Everything will be alright if you let go. Humans all gathered in a place tonight. Everything will be alright if you let go. I'll be sleeping under stars tonight, not sure exactly where I'll be. Maybe underneath the pale moonlight, or maybe underneath that tree. Black smoke riding in the sky tonight. Everything will be alright if you let go. Humans all gathered in a place tonight. Everything will be alright if you let go. Riding in the sky tonight, everything'll be alright if you let go. Humans will get it in the place tonight. Everything'll be alright if you let go. Thank you. Hello to wherever you are in the world. I've been doing quite a lot of songwriting during isolation. I feel like it's probably the best time to do it when you're stuck in one place, and where I am, I'm surrounded by mountains and beautiful ocean and trees. So I'm very much in nature, which I'm very blessed to be around. This next song I wrote, a poem actually, was a poem that I turned into a song. And I went up to Northern Territory, up to where my family are from. And we were driving from Brisbane, my friend and I, and another friend, in a van. Going through four-wheel drive tracks with this little man. It was actually quite hilarious. And we got to one of our destinations. Our main destination was Good Island, and we ended up stopping at this place called Numbua, which is on the coast of northeast Arnhem Land. And when we got there, I set up my tent on my auntie's veranda, and I stayed there for a week. And my view was just sea, palm trees, coconut trees, frangipanis, hibiscuses, and sea. And it was the most special memory I have of home. Veranda and set my tent up for a week. The view I love on your veranda puts my heart so at peace. Honey's fridge lock is padlocked with all the meats and sweets inside. The bus comes and picks you up way too early, and I don't feel like coming for a ride. Can't you sit with me? Can't you yawn? Can't you tell me stories? of people who have lived and passed on. Can this wait? This work and money. What's more important than sharing your story? We slip, dance around the fire. It's a new moon, and you show me how lovely that this world can be. I'm singing to that moonlight. I'm singing to the sunshine. Singing to the moonshine. Singing to the sunshine. I wanna eat temper on the fire and bully beef stew and sit under the rising of the moon. I wanna stay up fishing and laughing with you underneath the starry gaze of our ancestors. I wanna greet the trees and hug them hard. I wanna feel the fire in my heart. Let's play, dance around the fire. It's the new Show me how lovely that this world can be. We're singing to the moonlight. We're singing to the sunshine. Singing to the moonshine. Singing to the sunshine. Dance around the fire, it's the new moon. Show me how lovely that this world can be. We're singing to the moonlight. We're singing to the sunshine. Singing to the moonshine. Singing to the moonlight. It's my heart so bad. Can't you see the way? Can't you run? Can't you tell me stories of people who are living past time? Can this wait? This work and money. Well, what's more important than sharing a story? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emily. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, hello, lovely.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, Emily, I've got a few quick questions for you. Firstly, in the bio that I read out to introduce you at the beginning, the final sentence said, Emily sings to inspire and empower members of her community, especially young Indigenous women, to find their voice. Now, Emily, why is that so important to you?
I think, you know, it's so important, especially our young women. I come from a community where it's, you know, that it's very male hierarchy dominated, and so there weren't any women at all in my community that sang music, and I really wanted to do that and just do it because it made me happy, and also to show other young women in my community that they can do and be whatever they want to be if they follow their heart, and if they, of course, work really hard, but as long as they follow their dreams, because they deserve to live their life living their dreams and in peace and in happy.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. Who were those people for you when you were coming through?
For me, when I was younger, growing up, you know, we had my uncles who played in bands and stuff on the island, but I was very influenced by Karen, India Ari, for example, and you know, Ani Ruby, Hunter, Christina. I knew that there weren't a lot of many Indigenous female singer-songwriters in the industry while I was, you know, growing up, and so it's amazing to see that it's grown so much, and there's such a big diversity of us across all genres. So it's very inspiring.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now, I've been told that you recorded your first song at 14 years of age. Now, what was that song about?
That song that I recorded, it's a song called Not My Fault. No, actually, it was Mr. Tin Man, so it was a song called Mr. Tin Man, and I was really inspired by The Wizard of Oz. I love The Wizard of Oz, it's a beautiful movie. But it was about a friend who had literally a heart of armour, and I think what inspired me to write it was that, you know, we're all humans and we all go through love and heartbreak at the same time, but we all come out strong, and we come out fierce, and we come out a better person. And you know, I think that's like tears falling on tin. It doesn't fall on your skin. So.
Thank you, Emily. Just finally, but before I let you go, someone was asking in the comments for the track names of the songs that you performed for us today, and I'd love to hear them.
So the first song I performed was called Carry Me Home. The second song was on Black Smoke. Those two songs are on my album Lil Yakbara and Black Smoke, which is on Spotify, iTunes or YouTube. And the last song was a new song called Dancing in Lisbon, and that's going to be on my new album. So.
Beautiful. Thank you so much again for joining us today. That was amazing.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Good luck. Take care, everyone.
Take care. See you, Emily.
See ya.
Emily Wurramara. So, like I said earlier as well, the artists that you're discovering today, if you love their music, jump on their socials, listen to their music on Spotify, buy their albums, show them a little bit of support, because they're all absolutely incredible. And thank you so much again for joining us. Let's move on to the next act. So next up, we've got, playing from New South Wales, the Little Quirks, who are a band of two sisters and a cousin who grew up not far from each other in regional New South Wales. Now, the band has a feisty new folk sound that bursts with boisterous melodies and pounding rhythms. Let's hear it from the Little Quirks.
Learn from your father, he says. It'll take all the pain from your head. I heard the lights are where they take you somewhere else. I heard that he's the devil's ivy, my dear. Hey! I'll cross all the rivers to find you. I'll see through the rain to find truth. heard the dark is where I'll find a little peace there. I heard that he's the devil's ivy, my dear. Hey! Chasing, chasing, reflections are changing. Maybe, maybe I'll know that somehow, someday I'll find a little quiet. 'Cause he's the devil's ivy, my dear. And trying all your questions around me, and take all the love that you please. The evergreen leaves will stay through the season. I heard that he's the devil's ivy, my dear. Hey! Chasing, chasing, reflections are changing. Maybe, maybe I'll know that somehow, someday I'll find a little quiet. 'Cause he's the devil's ivy, my dear. Devil's ivy, my dear. Chasing, chasing, reflections are changing. Maybe, maybe I'll know that somehow, someday I'll find a little quiet. 'Cause he's the devil's ivy, my dear. Hey! Chasing, chasing, reflections are changing. Maybe, maybe I'll know that somehow, someday I'll find a little quiet. 'Cause he's the devil's ivy, my dear. Welcome. We are the Little Quirks. It's so great to have you. If you might have heard that song, that last one, in Coles, because it's on Coles Radio. I got to hear it the other day, and boy, was I excited.
Sounds amazing.
It was a great experience.
Also, how great was Emily? She was super good.
Amazing.
Beautiful voice.
Now, this one is one of our most recent singles, and this is one called Life Wouldn't Be.
Can you feel the broken hearts? The love is cursed, turns bright eyes dark. My chest feels cold, it's a wicked place to be. Carry me through memory lane, where bridges burn like naked flames. My mind was like, but you're way down on me. But my sister begged, don't cry, don't cry. The train doors hid my shame. Lost a part of me that day, knowing life wouldn't be the same. All these names are shattered glass, with hollow souls and missing parts. My heart feels on, your love's got a hold on me. In the barrel, light the match. Put on your letters and don't look back. As time goes by, I might find some clarity. But my sister begged, don't cry, don't cry. The great notice in my shame. Lost a part of me that day, knowing life wouldn't be, knowing life wouldn't be the same. a part of me that day. Knowing life wouldn't be, knowing life wouldn't be the same. Knowing life wouldn't be, knowing life wouldn't be the same. Knowing life wouldn't be, knowing life wouldn't be the same. Knowing life wouldn't be, knowing life wouldn't be the same. Life wouldn't be, knowing life wouldn't be the same.
Woohoo! Ooh, 2 more. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I forgot to mention that.
Thank you.
We've got our lovely dad here. He's doing all our sound. Best dad ever. This is an older one of ours, and this one we're going to bring it down a bit, and this one's called Runaway.
I've been fooled once before, nothing new to me. Unbalanced words I couldn't tell. You're falling at my feet. Let me tell you now, I'm losing energy. Darling, and leave it there. Change it, I won't know. She lies outside to feel the cold. You don't have to know. Let me tell you now, this will have to go. Won't you imagine lately I've been right on the fire, searching my soul. Why don't we run away? Reel it and keep it low, fragile it may be. She's resting still and softly spoke. I am on my own. Let me tell you now, this will have to go. Won't you imagine that lately I've been the light of the fire, searching my soul. Won't you imagine that lately I've been the light of the fire, searching my soul. Why don't we run away? Why don't we run away? Why don't we run away? Why don't we run away?
We're our own audience.
Yeah.
Now, thank you so much for having us. It's such an awesome thing to be put together with amazing, amazing people. So thank you so much for inviting us and having us be part of this. This last song we're going to play is one which we're super excited about because it hit 3 million streams on Spotify. Yeah. Here is one called Crumbled.
I left a note I've written in your room to find a way on it inside until I find my feet. I found a girl where I moved away, and she, in silence, she could hardly speak. Cautious breath she took. And it fed through your eyes for the words song as they cool down your side. I know what you're sad. I traveled around and I moved away to keep all demons from following me. Get me out of here. For the crumble, and it fed through your lies. For the words song as they cool down your spine. I know what you're sad. Said I told you so and played the game I ought to know, and then I'll wait and bring you back to me. For it crumbled and it fed through your life for the worst stuff as they cool down your spine. For it your step. Yay, thank you so much. We are the little Quirks.
Nice one, legends. Thank you so much. That was incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You were great as a band and also as your own fans. You did both jobs so well.
Tried to do the
We
crowd,
tried the crowd
audience
as well.
cheering.
Yeah.
You're amazing. You absolutely nailed it. I've got a couple of quick questions for you.
Yeah.
But you've probably been asked this a million times, except where does the band name come from?
Oh, yeah. Quite the story to tell. So we started off as buskers, and we were very young. So Mia was only 10, I was 13, and Jamie was 16. So the names we were coming up with, our parents decided weren't very good. For example, the Three Nuggets. Decided to not be acceptable. So they just thought, wow, they're weird kids. How about the little Quirks? And that's how it was named. That's how it was birthed.
Beautiful. It's adorable. Perhaps more marketable than the Little Nuggets as well.
Just a little bit,
just,
but
just
just
a nice ring to it, I think the Nuggets.
yeah.
Now, what does the future hold for the band? Have you got plans of world domination after the pandemic passes?
Absolutely.
I like the sound of that.
That's always the aim.
Yeah.
In the near future, we've got a single coming out this month. We've been busy recording our new EP for next year, and we've got another single coming out in November, which we're so excited about.
We just did the music video for it like yesterday, and we're doing it again tomorrow. So
yeah, woo!
Awesome. You've got plenty going on. That's so exciting. And you're across all the social media platforms if anybody wants to follow you. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. Well, you're absolute legends, and thank you so much for playing for us today. I, for one, am now a massive fan, so it was great to see what you're up to.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No worries. Take care, legends. See you.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. Just quickly before I bring on the next act, just a reminder that today we are looking at raising some funds for YOWO, which is a music program. It's a contemporary band program for female teenagers and also gender non-conforming teenagers. And so it's basically a program that sets them up to play in a band and then to find a trajectory to get into the music industry. So whatever you're streaming on at the moment, you should be able to find a link underneath the video, and any donations over $2 are tax deductible and are deeply, deeply appreciated, and they'll be going towards a brilliant cause to empower young female artists and gender non-conforming artists coming up in the industry. All right, legends, thank you for sticking around and being entertained by the wonderful musicians today. Let's get into it and bring out the next act. So now I'd like to introduce an artist that is very well known for her pop music. It is Sydney-based artist Beck Sandridge. In 2019, Beck brought a long-awaited debut album out called Try and Save Me. The album deep dives into topics of identity, anxiety, coming out, and it also takes a tongue-in-cheek look at Sandridge's upbringing in a Pentecostal Christian household. Over to Beck Sandridge.
I think about it when I think of you. I think about it all alone in my room. A weak just animal. And so you say you wanna play this one cool, and I guess that's what the cool kids would do. But I think we're animals. And you say you wanna play this one cool, but I can't get enough of you. I gotta hand it to you, I'm just your fool now, honey. When I think of you, I think you think of me. When I'm thinking of you, are you thinking of me? When I think of you, I think you think of me. When I'm thinking of you, are you thinking of me? When I think of you, I think you're thinking of me. Think of you, I think you think of, I think you think of me. You say you wanna play this one cool, and I guess it's what the cool kids would do. But I think we're animals. Yeah, I think we are.
I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, I think we're animals. Thank you. This is so bizarre. I have no idea if this is working, but hopefully it is. My name is Beck. You are joining me from Wollongong-ish. I'm in a place called Thurul. My dog's here. He's being well behaved. My girlfriend told me that for a live stream I need fairy lights, but I don't have any, so hopefully it's okay. We hid her eyes wide shut. You're something hip to us, baby, and I'm falling apart. There must be something in your words that can change this. Can we unstick a scar? Cause when I tried to, well, you just said maybe, and I got plenty of hearts, but it's the limit to us. And you'll take your time coming over mine, and I've got nothing but the darkest heart. So you gonna take me for a ride? We've got our eyes wide shut, and you call me lazy, and I'll have enough. Oh, I've come around. We've got our eyes wide shut, and you said maybe you're coming round. Yeah, you're coming round, and I'm coming down. We hid our eyes wide shut. You're something hip to me, baby, and now I'm falling apart. There must be something in your words that can change this. Can we unstick a scar? Cause when I tried to, well, you just stood and blamed me, and I got plenty of heart, but it's the limit to us. And you'll take your time coming over mine, and I've got nothing but the darkest lines. Are you gonna take me for a ride? We've got our eyes wide shut, and you call me lazy, and I'll have enough. Oh, I've come around. We've got our eyes wide shut, and you said maybe you're coming round. You're coming round. Hey. Do you really want this? I really want this back. I really want it. Do you really want this? I really want this back. I really want it. Do you really want this? I really want this back. I really want it. Do you really want this? I really want this back. I really want it. Baby, 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 baby. baby, baby. We've got our eyes wide shut, and you'll call me lazy, and I'll have it known I've come in round. Yeah, I'm coming round, but I'm coming through. Yeah, you're coming round. Hey, you're coming through. We've got our eyes wide shut. Thank you. I'm gonna have some H2O. I encourage everyone at home to do the same. This is definitely the most polite crowd I've performed to. Minimal banter. So thank you. I'm gonna play one more song, if that's cool. Is there anything else I want to say? I think before I go, I just really want to thank everyone at Decibel for putting on this gig, and I think Yo Wo is an awesome organisation, and if you can fling some gold coins their way, they do amazing work. Yeah, this one's called High Tide. I feel torn, conflicted as to whether I should perform it in the sad girl way or as it is recorded. And usually if I was playing this live, I would read the room as to whether everyone looks moderately depressed or if they want the banger. Do the sad gal version simply for the fact that some people are still in lockdown, and I feel like I don't want to encourage too much party at home. You chase me like a comet, yeah, you say you're coming back again. And when we're lying in the dark, oh, is it just a sleight of hand? And who you gonna call? 'Cause when you're feeling lost and low, I know you only want one thing. Time, time. Well, I know that you will break us with time, time. Well, I know that this will change us. You chase me like a comet, you say you're coming back again. But when we're lying in the dark, oh, is it just a sleight of hand? And don't you wanna feel it all? 'Cause when you feel lost and low, I know you only want one thing. It's high time. Well, I know that this will break us. It's high time. And all because you lost your secrets, and all because. And all because you lost your secrets, and all because. And all because you lost your secrets, and all because. And all because you lost your secrets, and all because. Ooh, it's high time. I know that this will change us. It's high time. I know that this will break us. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. You'll only let me down. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. You'll only let me down. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. You'll only let me down. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. You'll only let me down. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. Never gonna break this. You'll only let me down. Thank you.
Thanks, Beck. That was so awesome. Thank you so much for playing for us today.
My pleasure.
Oh, you legend. Beck, do you mind, just before we have a quick chat, do you mind just turning your mic up a little bit for us?
You betcha.
You're the best. Oh, some seriously cool plant action going on there in the background.
Mate, I've been killing plants like there's no tomorrow in this lockdown. It's grim. So thank you.
I'm so fortunate that my partner has a green thumb, because I absolutely do not.
It's so stressful.
It is. Yeah, there's a lot to it. It looks easy, but it's not.
The truth.
So, Beck, what have you been up to during the coronavirus pandemic? Have you had a chance to write some new music or to record any songs?
Yeah, I've been writing for hopefully my next album, and recording kind of on weekends up in Sydney, which has been really nice. And aside of that, you probably just saw my dog walk past. I got a dog. That's as far as my productivity goes. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm writing the score or soundtrack for a theatre company, which is really cool.
That's super cool, and something that you absolutely shouldn't have overlooked then.
I did. I think I just got distracted by my dog.
No, I do it all the time. I'm like, yeah, I've got a couple of things on, and then later I'll be like, wait up, like you're just about to start touring a new show. Why didn't you mention that? But it happened.
All of my housemates are at uni, and my stress levels by comparison are relatively low, because my deadlines are just kind of like non-existent. But yeah, definitely I'm so excited about working on this production. It's like a post-apocalyptic, I don't know, space opera, which is totally my thing.
Awesome. That sounds like great fun. Is that something that you've done before?
Never. I've never done it before, which is, yeah, really fun.
Cool. That's super fun. Beck, I'm just going to ask you one more quick question before I release you back into the custody of your dog. What would you be doing right now with your life if it weren't for your music career?
Ooh, if I weren't doing music right now, I would really like to go into music therapy. I think that would be awesome. Or my nerdy background is like English lit, so maybe teaching at a high school.
Awesome. They both sound like great careers, but don't leave music, because we love you and you're incredible. And thank you so much again for joining us and for playing us an awesome set today.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Pleasure. Take care. See you, Beck.
Bye.
All right, legends, still got a couple more acts left for you. Again, we can't thank you enough for joining us today. I've had a really fun time. I hope that you have as well. So let's get into the next act. So we have a wonderful artist coming up, another wonderful artist. They've all been wonderful today. It's incredible. By the name of Jess Ribeiro. So for Jess, making a record is a lot like falling in love. It's a dive into the unknown with the belief that the currents will carry you. Jess has recently released her third album called Love Hate, which traverses the landscapes of love, its amorous peaks, its rough rivers, and its dark valleys. So over to Jess Ribeiro.
Hello. Good afternoon. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm going to play some songs for you. Want to acknowledge the Indigenous people of this land that I'm on right now, Wurrundjeri people. Pay respect to the traditional owners, the elders from the past, the present and the emerging, because it always was and it always will be Aboriginal land. My name's Jess. I'm going to play some songs for you. Here we go. See how we go. Feel strange now, don't know what it is. Feel it fading, the lines are getting crossed. Your voice is distant on the phone. Where's the feeling when we talk? You better hurry back to love. You better hurry back to love. You better hurry. Found some new friends, been going out at night, dancing on my own. You better hurry back to love. You better hurry back to love. You better hurry. Emergency, emergency, emergency. Hurry. Before the fire expires, before the warmth escapes, find your wings, burn up the road, the clock is ticking. Trouble ahead, call the love police. It's a matter of love and death. Emergency, emergency, emergency. Hurry. I feel strange now, I know what it is. Feel it fading, the lines are getting crossed. Your voice is distant on the phone. Where's the feeling when we talk? You better hurry back to love. You better hurry back to love. You better hurry. You better hurry back to love. You better hurry back to love. You better hurry. I hope you're all good out there, everyone. I'm just going to get my acoustic guitar. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it sounds okay for you out there. Thank you very much for having me. Sharpen blade, don't make a fuss. Fast as you can, kill it yourself. Take around to the back, hold it close, unsentimental, kill it yourself. Hold it down, body food. When she bleeds, let it all out,
kill it yourself. Take a deep breath in, chill warm blood in between your thighs. It's warm and calm. Kill it yourself, clean it all out, bring it inside. Take a deep breath, we're gonna leave tonight. Kill it yourself, clean it all out, bring it inside. Take a deep breath, we're gonna leave tonight. Sharpen the blade, don't make a fuss, fast as you can, kill it yourself. Hold it down, quiet and full, once you bleed, let it all out, kill it yourself. No one will, this is the sound of the bird. Feathers cloud, God's in a bucket, kill it yourself. There's some birds in the background. Don't know if you can hear them. Here's a song from the new record. It's called Cry Baby. Haven't played it for a long time. And if you're at home and you feel like crying, maybe you could just play some music or write a song. That always makes me feel good. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. When the sun goes down, take my armor and shield. Yeah, the night is a battle, loneliness, it's real. Imagination is a tragedy, not knowing's a place called hell. Black dogs are scratching at the door. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. Take myself to the Lonely Hearts Theatre, watching sad film all the time. Sit down in the front row with me, it's myself and I. All together we held. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. Oi, oi, oi. I'm here in lockdown in Melbourne. So for anyone else that's in lockdown in Melbourne, I hope you're okay. I hope everyone's okay. It's been a really rough year, and you know, you should feel proud of yourself because you're getting through it. So I'm going to play one
more song, I was going to play you a song about a river. Haven't played it for a long time. But maybe I'll play you a really old song. It's called It'll Come to Pass. It's the first song I ever wrote, and they used it on a TV show on ABC, which was very weird. You just never know what's going to happen. I wrote this as a joke song, but it's pretty poignant. When you're down and low, when your heart feels cold and you feel you can't go on, there's a flicker of light in the dark of the night if you'll just take hold of hope. It'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. Oh, time won't wait for nothing. It'll come to pass. There's a star in the sky that sings your name to the entire universe. It rolls like a flower on the very first hour of your heavenly human birth. It'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. Oh, time won't wait for nothing. It'll come to pass. So when you're feeling pain, don't be ashamed or hide amidst your sorrows. Help us here, my darling dear. Have faith in tomorrow. It'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. Oh, time won't wait for nothing. It'll come to pass. All of this, the mess we're in, remember it will pass. Though it's grim, don't give in, believe in tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much the song. There's another chorus at the end there, but I just forgot it. So I'll sit with you here. Ali Barter is coming up next, but before that, we're going to have a chat.
Hey, Jess.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good timing. So good.
I thought I won't leave you hanging.
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot the last chorus. It's just the same as the first one, but you know.
Oh, Jess, I'm a stand-up comedian professionally, and in between lockdowns, I did a live gig and got halfway through my final bit of the set and just couldn't remember what the punchline was, and had to fluff around it, and then good night, everyone. So.
Oh my gosh! And they probably thought it was really funny.
Yeah, either that or they were being very charitable.
Yes, we as artists, we really we live off the audience support.
Definitely, that's right. And also, Jess, not forgetting the last bit of a song is less anticlimactic than leaving out the punchline in a joke. So you've nailed it today.
Thanks so much. It's been a pleasure. You've done such an awesome job.
Oh, well, thank you so much for playing for us. Like, that set was incredible. I'm a huge fan of your work. So I've got a couple of quick questions for you before we let you go. Now, your new album, Love Hate, do you have a favourite song from it? And if so, why is it your favourite song?
Yeah, there's a song on the album called Young Love, and that's my favourite song because I made it on a guitar and it sounded really cheesy, and then I recorded it on with my friend and it was a really fast process, and we did it on the keys, and it was just really experimental, really fun, and it was really fast to record, which was a great pleasure. You know, it just happened in like 2 hours. I love it. I love that song. So proud of myself.
2 hours sounds incredible to have something recorded.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were lucky that we had a great engineer and a good producer, but it was just really fantastic being with my friend Jade and the two of us just in heaven, making lots of guitar distortion and using this electronic, drum pads and getting into the synth, and that was something that I don't do very often, so it was really good.
Awesome. And Jess, how long have you been playing music for?
For a long time now. For a long time. For probably over, I don't know, I'm not very good with maths. I've been playing music for a long time, and I used to always make up songs when I was a kid. So before I could write, I used to just make up little jingly songs with my friends.
And when did you make the decision to turn that into a career?
I don't know if I ever made the decision to turn it into a career. It was just something that I felt that I had to do as a form of expression, and perhaps maybe it was like self-therapy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. I think it's really, I mean, Beck was just saying before when you were talking to her that she would be a music therapist if she wasn't a musician. And a big part of why I do this is because it really helps me. And, you know, the people that, you know, it's about connection with other people, and it's about, existing in the world and feeling all right.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I feel a similar thing with even stand-up comedy, how sometimes it can be really cathartic, even just the way to get things out there into the atmosphere rather than keeping them tucked away inside.
Absolutely. I would love to be a comedian. I think you're the best.
Oh, thanks, mate. Well, I would have loved to have been a musician, but unfortunately I never had.
Maybe we should collaborate.
I played the guitar, and I took guitar lessons, but I never had, like, I had a lot of friends who were moving into music, and some of them, you know, have carried on into having a music career, but I never had that drive to really sit and nail things down over hours, you know, that a lot of you do.
Well, we could make a music comedy together. What do you think about that? I think that's a really good idea. I'm reaching out, touching you.
I'm reaching back. Let's
touch each other, and let's touch each other in real life. And we can be let's go in the Melbourne Comedy Festival today. Not today. Let's do it. I'm pretty funny.
I've got no doubt this could be the start of a beautiful musical comedy duo.
Yes, and we've got connections. We can get a television spot, the Channel 10 Comedy Festival. I think I was an extra on that a few times.
Yeah, beautiful. I do the festival most years with a stand-up show, so I'll just slot us in with a musical duo.
Yes. Thanks for having me, bringing new careers together.
Who knew that it was going to turn into a collaboration?
Yes, this is so exciting. We can sell it to Netflix. Thanks for having me so much.
Oh, no, you've been unreal. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just speaking about collaborations. Now, in terms of musical collaborations, do you have anyone who you would love to perform with sometime?
Oh, there's so many people. There's so many artists. My friend Angel Olsen, Kurt Vile, Courtney Barnett, like all these, there's so many wonderful people. There's so many wonderful artists. Maybe I could do a duet with Marlon Williams. I don't know. Well, yeah. But you know what what I do is I do a lot of co-writes and collaborations with anyone. Like I've been able to do collaborations with, with artists that I love, and yeah, just get out there and do it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's your advice to anyone who's aspiring to be a musician, to just get out there?
Yeah, I mean, you probably can't go out there because you might be in lockdown, but just get up in the morning and make a silly song.
Did you have any major inspirations when you were starting out, like people that you really looked up to that made you think, yeah, this is what I want to do?
Yes, I went through many obsessions as a child and a teenager, and there's a big backlog of 90s of artists from the 90s that I loved and I was obsessed with. And one of the first female performers that I ever saw live was Adelita from Magic Dirt.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
Purely because as a teenager, for me growing up, there weren't too many female front women. I think there's more now.
Yeah, it feels like that, definitely. But yeah, as a teenager, I remember even if we weren't inclined towards looking into music as a career, just having Adelita out there, just being, just an amazing performer, and just seeing her live on stage, like headlining these major festivals, was so inspiring, even if it wasn't music that you wanted to do.
Yeah, totally. And she was, she had tattoos and she smoked cigarettes and she drank beer on stage. And I remember thinking, that is so scary. It was so naughty, and I thought it was really cool. I mean, it's not cool.
We love you, Adelita.
It was great to see a rock woman, a rock and roll woman.
Totally. Maybe we can make it a comedy musical trio and we can get Adelita involved.
Yes. Do you think that she would do that with us?
Yeah, yeah. We'll send her a message. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Thank you so much again for your time today, Jess. You're an absolute legend. I can't wait for us to tour our new musical comedy duo around the country together when the pandemic
is so good. You're right. Oh.
You're the best. Thanks, mate. Take care.
You too. Thanks.
See you, legend.
See ya.